The NBA playoffs are a hell of a thing. They're so unpredictable, almost anything can happen. And that's why last game in Game 3 against the Brooklyn Nets we dominated. From our passing and driving inside and finally hitting our kick-out shots. We're up 2-1 right now on the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference, and we're at home in Philadelphia with a serious chance of taking a 3-1 lead. Well, we start off great by leaving Kyrie open. Thank goodness Richardson got back for the contest. Unfortunately, on the other end, he takes a very contested 3 and obviously misses. My bad. Then on the next possession, he misses another layup, but that's just a good contest by Marcus Morris. But we aren't starting off too good. Actually, Richardson hits a 3, so he makes up for the missed layups, so we're cool now. But we just can't get any offense going right now. But as I say that, I'm going to show you Ben Simmons scoring off a pick and roll. So yeah, we've basically flipped positions from last game as Marvin Bagley puts us within 3 with a shot that I have never seen before. But things aren't going perfectly as they could be, considering we just can't stop Kyrie right now and Marvin Bagley is missing wide open mid-range shots. And I swear that I did not press that button to make Richardson flop. I mean, how in the world and why in the world did he do that? So we're down 7. It's time to just give Ben Simmons the ball. He gets to the free throw line against Marcus Morris and hits both. And then after Thibault rips Musa, Schroeder throws yet another lob to Ben Simmons. Why do we try to get cute with the offense sometimes? We just need to give Ben the ball and let him put his head down and get to the rim. He's a crazy good finisher. Speaking of that, Matisse gets another steal and the ball finds its way up to Ben Simmons for another fast break layup. A big thing for us this series has been the Brooklyn bench minutes. Their guys can't really score and they can't really defend us. I'm pretty sure I said this in the playoff preview, but we gotta get leads when their bench is in. I mean, look here at Schroeder picking Grayson Allen's pocket. He doesn't even have a high steal rating. Ben Simmons. He throws it down disrespectfully and the Nets need a timeout. Our next possession, just look at this. Allen can't guard Simmons, who has 13 points right now in the first quarter. Our offense is picked up, but our defense has been even better. I mean, look here as we force DeAndre Jordan to miss a putback. Have you ever seen that before? But then they pay us back by blocking us twice and forcing the shot clock turnover. But yeah, we end the first quarter up 27-20, which I would say is pretty good. But we pick up in the second quarter as Buddy puts us up 10 after greening a 3. I'm getting flashbacks to last game. I hope we get the same result. But there's a ton of back and forth and the lead stays at 4 or 6 or something. But Bogdanovic finally hits a 3 and puts the lead back up to 7. There's a ton of missed shots going on by both teams, and I'm sure the percentages are looking terrible. So we're just going to skip to the good part where Simmons hits another layup to put us up 10 before the half. Very short second quarter, but we have a lot to look at in the second half. The first couple minutes of the third quarter are more of the same, but Schroeder puts us up 10 again with a nice layup. He actually has 7 assists right now, but he's looking for his own shot on this one and he puts us up 12. It's looking a lot like last game. We're keeping them at arm's length. I mean, Ben Simmons here posts up Kyrie and there's nothing he can do. But Kyrie is trying his hardest to keep them in it with this really acrobatic layup, and he even got the and one to give Bagley his 4th foul. These guys are really serious about coming back though, as you can tell by how viciously KD throws it down here. But their defense is turning up and we get the shot clock violation and the lead is slimming. And Kyrie puts them within 1. Great. But Mike Conley, he doesn't want us to go down like that and puts us up 3 again, holding on to this lead. We get a fast break opportunity and Bogdanovic probably hits his 3rd shot in the entire series, but he gets an and 1. But on the other end, he can't really guard Musa, and they are within 2 again. Claxton ties it up on Buddy Hield. Man, I can't say I'm surprised. They're such a good team. But hopefully our starters come in and can take this lead back because it's getting pretty close. And Kyrie puts them up 2. Crap. We're going into the fourth quarter with a 2-point deficit. The fourth quarter is about as tough as you'd expect it to be. It may only be 2 points, but playing from behind is always hard, especially in such high-stakes scenarios like this. But let me tell you about our star player, Ben Simmons. He was everywhere this quarter, and in this game, he scored 18 points in the first, and he's trying to beat that here in the fourth to win us this game. Here he plays defense on Claxton and somehow manages to be all the way on the other end of the floor for a fast break layup. He already has 30 points and the fourth just started. Here he's cutting our deficit down to 2 off a pass from our guy Schroeder. Then he gets to dunk all over DeAndre Jordan for the and one. But despite Ben Simmons going nuts, we can't seem to tie it up or get the lead back. It doesn't help that LeVert is hitting a decently contested 3 over Josh Richardson. But hey, Simmons is dunking again, so that's cool. He's hounding Marcus Morris and manages to pick his pockets and passes it up to Schroeder, who stops to pop a 3 in transition. We are back up 1. We may go down 3 again because of an offensive rebound, but Ben Simmons gets another and one to keep us in this game, giving him 40 points on the night. Kyrie also put them back up 2 with Richardson guarding his back. Shout out Ricky Rubio. But let me show you Ben Simmons. Another and one on DeAndre Jordan. He misses the free throw, but whatever. We are tied. Well, not anymore, because the person I said I wasn't really scared of drilled the jumper with Ben Simmons in his face. Then he hits another one to put us down 4. But dedicated to not let us lose this game, Schroeder makes this wild pass to Simmons, who gets his 46th point on the night. And we're down 2 with about 2 minutes left in the 4th. He also goes straight at LeVert to tie up the game and get his 48th point. He might actually score 50 tonight. But KD and DJ won't let the game go, and we're down 2 again with that lob. But guess who? That's right, Ben Simmons. We're all tied up here with a minute and a half left. KD also somehow manages to hit the shot over Bagley. I guess he heard me say he's been the 3rd best player this series. But Dennis Schroeder, man. He gives us a chance to go up 1 after getting an and one on Kyrie. Oh man, he makes the free throw. Oh my gosh. Kyrie threw the ball away. Holy crap. I will admit that maybe we should have gone to Simmons or Schroeder on this play, but as you can see, Richardson was so wide open that I just had to take the shot. We might regret that with Marcus Morris making this layup. But DeAndre Jordan leaves Bagley wide open. Oh my gosh, Marvin Bagley. The Nets need a timeout. Hopefully we can get a stop here. We clamp up Kyrie, he passes it to KD, and we're down 1. All we have to do is run the clock down and hit our shot. They're double teaming Schroeder and Simmons, and I could have passed it to Thibault, but no thanks. Simmons is just going to take it in on Kyrie, and Ben Simmons! We're up 1 with 15 seconds left in the game. Oh man, I'm nervous. Kevin Durant has the ball. He shoots it with Simmons in his face. Crap. Kevin Durant definitely heard me when I said he was the 3rd best player in this series. We have a chance for overtime, but things aren't looking good for us. We pass it to Schroeder, and he drives in to get the foul. Dang. That's game, ladies and gentlemen. The Nets tie the series up 2-2, and our chances look even worse than before. The Nets have reclaimed home court, and KD is looking like himself. If we take a look at the team comparison, we can see the reasons we lost. It's very clear that us allowing 17 offensive rebounds is insane, even if we did shoot pretty well and sling a crazy 42 assists. But Ben Simmons hits a franchise record 23 field goals on his way to 52 points. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough. Schroeder, aka German Rondo, had 14 points and 13 assists. He's honestly been the best pickup all series long. We got 50 from our best player and still couldn't win though, even if we did play these guys pretty well overall. Things have got to change in that department. We'll take a look at some guys in the offseason, I guess. But on the Nets side of things, Kyrie got his 30, and KD finally showed up and scored 27 on his 12 of 16 shooting. The only 3 that he made was the game winner. Isn't that nice? LeVert also gave them some really valuable scoring. The better player just carried his team to win in the 4th. Things aren't looking good for us now, but we can't go back to Brooklyn with our heads down. We have to come out swinging if we still want a shot to win this series.